Alright, here we are back again, and some of you guessed that this was going to happen. Here's our 200A, and let's see if we can convert this guy to kerosene. Now I want to start the same way we started with the 220. I want to just put a preheat cup in this and see how the 200A generator does with kerosene. Well, come on. Our preheat cup doesn't fit. Looking close, we can see that the gap between the preheat cup hole in the hole in the center of the preheat cup and the wall is too big, so I can't get the generator in. Okay, I had to go get a different preheat cup. This is one off of another kerosene conversion I already had. It's sort of annoying to thread in preheat cups. There we go. That looks pretty good. Alright, fueled up, pressured up. Let's put some alcohol in it and see how it does. Alright, we're pretty well warmed up, I think, and I don't have very much pressure in this. So we'll see what it does. There we go. I did have to get the valve pretty much all the way open. That's going to be a function of the fuel air tube. There's more alcohol than I expected down there. This is very bright for a single mantle lantern. Smell. So far, no smell at all. Maybe some dust burning off. Maybe that sticker residue. I don't know. Maybe there's a little smell of something, but there's no kerosene odor. Well, alright. Let's give that 10 minutes, as is traditional, and we'll see what happens. Okay, our 10 minutes are up. Lantern's still burning. This is again a 200A generator, no changes, kerosene in the tank. There is no overt odor of kerosene. I don't smell kerosene at all, but it's not burning right. You can still occasionally see little flames around the edges. There's a smell that I can't describe. There's kind of a carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide exhaust smell. So I would not burn this in the house. The 220 we did in the last video, I would absolutely burn in the house. There was no discernible odor on that at all. This would be fine for outside. I don't think it would be objectionable, but I definitely would not take this in the house. So we'll shut it down. We'll let it cool off. To convert 200A to kerosene, what we're technically making is a 201. So I have a 201 generator, so we'll let this all cool off. I'll go get my 201 generator and we'll put that in and then give it another try. See the needle. Okay. Again. Well, looks like we're about ready. Give this a try. Fired up easier this time, but of course the pickup and the valve are all full of kerosene already. Right off the bat, I don't see any difference at all. Before it smelled kind of like a car that was running, but there's way less now. This is way better. I'm actually really happy with this. You know, you guys might have renewed my interest in kerosene conversions. Alright, you know the drill. Let's let this thing run for 10 minutes and see what happens. It's been 10 minutes. It's still burning. The overburn thing doesn't seem to be happening here. We don't seem to be getting that extra little flame outside of the mantle. The smell is better, but I can still smell some kind of exhausty smell. It's kind of like a car exhaust. Interestingly, it's not overt. If I if I wave my hand, let me zoom you guys out a little bit so you can see this. So if I wave my hand a little bit over the top so I'm getting the mixture of the air, I can definitely smell some kerosene-y smell over that. I wish I'd done that before. But we knew a 200A was going to smell, right? The 200A has that U-tube at the top that leaks a little. This one I don't think has been tightened. The smell is present. It's not awful. I wouldn't be upset with this on a camp out. But there is one more thing we can try in this adventure. Alright, how about this? This is a 242C that's been converted to kerosene. It's the same deal. This has got a 201 generator in it. And the same preheat cup we were using earlier. This is actually where I borrowed the preheat cup from. The burner in these, the mixing chamber at the top, is completely different. So let's give this a try. They made a 242K, which is basically what we've got here. Okay, that should be good enough. Let's give this a try. I haven't run this lantern for a very long time. Turn it around. Doing the smell test now. I don't smell anything. I mean, you know, I can tell that there's combustion. It smells warm. It smells combustion-y. You know the drill. Let's give it 10 minutes and see what happens. Here we are back again after 10 minutes. This guy's still running great. Odor-wise, minimal. I can still smell some odor coming off of this. It is a little bit kerosene-y. Again, I probably wouldn't run this in the house. I was really surprised, frankly, how little the 220 smelled. Alright, I do want to talk about something that somebody brought up on the last video, and that is having kerosene conversions as an option. In these uncertain times, fuel supplies might be questionable. It might be difficult to get some kinds of fuel, so it's nice to be able to have both kinds of lanterns. So yeah, being able to burn any kind of fuel you can get is super helpful, so I do see that as a possibility, and a conversion like this is a good way to use up kerosene if you got a source of it. Well, so there you go. I feel like we've covered single mantle conversions pretty thoroughly. We did a 200 and now a 242. So what do you think? Put them down in the comments below. Do you do kerosene conversions? Is this a thing you're into? I find it interesting, and I've had a good time doing it. But that's about it for now. I'll see you next time.